Okay. Turn it down a little bit. Biden. Fuck, I need to... Why is YouTube chat being weird? Step down International Ice Cream Day. Why? Why is it not loading? Wait, hold on, I'm having issues with YouTube. Again. I don't know why... Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah, he stepped down on Ice Cream Day. I'm kind of upset about that, honestly. Like, especially now that I live within distance of the US, like I could have legitimately, gone to the US for, for ice cream. Like I can just go downtown, hop on a ferry, and then I'm in Seattle. Like I would like some free ice cream. Would be the only reason I would ever go to the States. But now, unfortunately, we're in a world without free ice cream. I mean, who knows? Maybe Trump will keep it alive. The free ice cream thing, ice cream day. There's hope. But anyways, so yeah, I'm in the creator. I started a Zancudo track the other day, and I had an idea, and then I scrapped it. Like immediately as I ended the string, I was like, yeah, I don't like this anymore. I liked the concept of what I was trying to do. I just didn't like the what I was actually doing. But basically, the idea is a Zancudo track that like goes outside through the hills a little bit. Your usual track like that, and then uses obviously this tunnel. So I loaded up calling arms here in the creator, and because I didn't know if the tunnel was clear or not, so I never even thought to use a copy of it. But as it turns out, by sheer dumb luck, the banking is like right, you can see on the map, like probably that far away from the tunnel hitbox underneath. It's crazy how close it is. But I didn't get shitbox when I tested this yesterday. So I started fiddling around, seeing if I even had the props to build a custom section. I have 14. I don't think I actually deleted any props yet. But the idea is you come back on this road, and then there's going to be like this uphill custom section, which I have to redesign. I got stuck on that the other day. And then it's going to filter back onto this road, and it's going to rejoin the track here, I'm thinking. Or, yeah, because I don't think I'll be able to make the downhill work to do it for here, so. I mean, I could do here, but that's going to need more propping, and I won't have a whole lot of props to work with. So, by doing here, I don't need an outside wall. And then I actually gain props, which will probably work out pretty nicely. But yeah, so that's the idea for getting into Zancudo, but I'm going to have to change out this part a lot. But the exiting part, I'm just going to drive through it. Because I thought it was actually kind of... I just want to go to do this here. Fixture remover. Because I actually thought this was kind of nice. I took it, let's see how that's supposed to be on. But that's the section I got leaving Zancudo, and I thought that was actually kind of nice. I never really thought to do this before on a Zancudo track. Because usually every time you leave Zancudo, it's just coming from like this road, and you're just going straight. Right? And you're coming out with so much speed that you can't really take the normal road. Because then you have the problem of the, these will close down. right? Sometimes. It happened on the YBH track one time. So I built over where these should be. Whenever I go on the. If I go. As far as I'll zoom, but it looks like it's like below. So even if they glitch and they end up like going up or down, I guess, it's gonna be below where the track is, and that's why I did that this way. But it also works out because like then I didn't even really have to do anything to elevate it above like all the rails and stuff. So I was able to get the full width of this. And then I brought this down slightly at the end. So then that way it's gonna be smoother on this road. But yeah, so that's what I've done so far. This section actually is done. Like I don't even need to do anything more to it. Because like all these signs are obviously gone, removed and all that. But yeah, and then you got one wall here, and that's all it needs. So like that's done. So like that section is done, and I didn't even have to use that many more props for it. But this is the section that is a problem. Because I don't... It's tricky. Because I had this... There's like a slight decline here. Slight downhill. To try and get this lower. Which worked kind of. But the problem is getting it to not have these poles in the way. And like I hate having the telephone line so on track level. So I'm gonna delete all this now. I don't necessarily know how to do this part. So yeah, this is the part I'm struggling with. And I'm just gonna fiddle around for a little bit and see what I can come up with. Because I don't think I'm gonna keep the exact same layout. I just wanted to, or maybe I will, I don't know. I could make just calling arms an extended hills track, but I would probably cut some parts out. I might cut out this section so I can use the props and just have it be like a really long, like double left, double right, sorry. Turn one. That could probably work, honestly, and then the pit lane could just like come out there. So like it probably could work, actually. And then I would have all the extra props. Because the section doesn't really add a whole lot. If I'm going to be adding an entire hill section, like I could use these props better than that. So that might be the approach we go with. That might be the thing we do. But anyways, I'll get to that point when I get there. But first, I have to figure out this bullshit. So I think I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm actually going to make this bend come a lot sooner than the way I originally had it. And then I'm just using this as like a... just to see where it's at. Okay, so if I have an idea, I have no idea if it's gonna work or not, but the track fits perfectly in between the poles. Not in like the best way, but like if I were to like say lower this, say I was to like make this an uphill. This is just all experiment. That's way too much. So like just a little bit here. Just a little bit. And then come down like a little bit. I'm not driving on this prop, by the way. This is just experimenting to see how it could line up. Just to get an idea. The hardest part is going to be getting this to not be an absolutely atrocious angle. And actually getting it to connect to this road. That is the number one problem we'll be having. But like, if I can... I'm very limited for space in what I want to try and do. Because of all the wooden poles. Makes it a little bit more difficult to do what I want. Because I can get rid of this one. But not the wooden ones. So this is an option. This would flow better if I could make the elevation work. And have it not be retarded. But it basically has to line up just like this. Okay. So I'm thinking I need it to be okay. I have an idea. Don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. And yes, I'm just gonna use these metal barriers. As they mostly are. Probably. Just for now. Just because of the way the track is, I don't really have a whole lot of room to navigate using actual proper walls, so... And I'll have to see how it, if it can work. Because I know they're not good. So I put that there. And then instead of having this, we're gonna get rid of that. And place one of these down. I'm just gonna rotate it the other way. Should be 120, I think. And then I'm hoping that we can kind of make it work. Do that. I don't know. It might be enough. And then get the normal version. Because it should be 1.8, I think. Because I remember it's 0.6, I think, between each little square. So that actually brings it lower than what I thought it would get to. Which might work. It might work. I have 6 squares to work with. Well, the problem is this is also kind of slightly angling upwards. So that might be a bit of a problem. But I have 6 squares of track roughly to make it work. I think 30 degrees. So I'm going to go with here. I think it should be 210. Okay, so and then I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to, but I doubt it's gonna work the way I want it to, but it might be something I can work with. So 300. Then it was at, it's gonna be at 1.8, and then I think, oh yeah, this one's also different prop, so it's gonna be more. 1, 2, 3, like that. No, that's too much. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, we might be able to make this work. It's like semi-aligned with the road. But no, it's not gonna work. Okay. So that's not going to work that way. Hmm. Hmm. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I could also maybe build it as a separate section and then join it like with like just a hairpin over here maybe. That is an option. Like I wouldn't necessarily have to do this. I'm just gonna do that and see. I'll keep that for now. I'm gonna focus on building this section upwards rather than building it down. Because that right now is causing me the most problems. So I'm going to so what if I do something like this? Like it can be like a little bit, but not a lot. So it has to go above that. So like this could work. I feel like I need a little bit more of a downward angle though. Something like that almost. Something that I know will definitively go down. You know? Try something like this. Okay, okay. Now the only problem I'm gonna have is the curbs. It looks like. Fuck. Yeah, one the line and then the other one just doesn't. Love that. I love when that happens. Okay, but This can work. I just have to, I think I know what I need to do here. So is it 4.5, 278.2. Get one of these. And just get it to align. That is the main priority. Get it to align somewhat. Like, this looks passable. Like, I wouldn't really notice this that much. It's a passable alignment. So 4.5 and 4.4. Hey, I might be onto something here. Might be onto something. Oh? I think I got these mixed up. That looks more right. Okay. And then smooth this a little bit. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I'm so used to like the muscle memory of like the OG creator with these props that I kind of forget that there's another one in between now. Did I get the wrong angle? It's 4.4. There we go. Okay, so I don't think it needs to really be overly smooth. Just because it's a straight. So I think, the other curb here? Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so I'll bring it forward a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this kind of works. Oops. Give her a quick save. So, like, the connection to go up is now working, even if it's a little bit janky. But, like, it will work. Now it's getting these two to connect. And the easiest way is just going to be fucking dying, I guess. I don't know. That's son of a bitch. Okay. So that's a problem. I thought it was gonna align, but it's obviously not going to. So, new plan. Make it align here. Actually, I can go a little bit. A little bit more. Kind of like that. And except raise it up just a little bit more. Just like that. Yeah. It's close enough. It's close enough. Okay. So now I just need to figure out a way to level out the horizontal. I think I know what the easiest way to do this is. I know, watch it, I know what it is. It's gonna be a tall task though. Okay. Um, Okay, I think I have an idea how this will work. So 5.4 and 3.8. Number one priority is getting this row to level out. And also elevating it to go over this pole. Which will be able to do pretty easily. So like that's not a concern. And yeah. There we go. Okay, then 6.4 and 2.3. Also, I don't know why. This is going to seem really out of pocket, but relatively appropriate to the stream title. But I keep seeing all these memes on my For You page about Trump trying to make Biden come. Like, that's just a thing, apparently. I don't know why. But, like, that's been appearing on my feed a lot for some reason. Not that anyone needed to know that, but, like, now you do. Congratulations. Okay, so do I make this last one, like, I wonder if I could actually... Had to be something like that. And then probably like 8 degrees. How I go from here, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of that first section of the track, which is a sacrifice I think we can make. I think. In order to make way for the custom section here. But we got the connecting part done, you know, got the hard part done with. So that's nice, at least. We got this part dealt with. I have an idea. I know it's not going to work, but it would be kind of cool if like I could make this be just a really stupidly understeery corner, like almost like trying to replicate like a San Francisco street where you just have like massive uphill corner and then massive downhill. Like I don't think it's gonna work, but it might. That'd be a very simple way to do this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice the first section of this track altogether. So everything, I want a smaller prop here. So hopefully, I don't think anyone's gonna care. Not that there's really anyone playing this game anymore to care. Oh, do I really have to go dynamic? I'm gonna miss my elusive Easter egg. Although this will give me a nice amount of props. That's never gonna work prop. Oh, actually, I think I did sacrifice a couple props. Yeah, I sacrificed a couple props over here. I just remembered. Those like arena war props that were there. I just remembered that I got rid of a couple of them. But getting rid of this section now. Oh. Now gives me. Oh, wait, there's another one here. No, where is it? Oh, right here. Right. So getting rid of this starting section now will give me 50 more props. And it will take away part of the Zancudo section, which I think won't be the worst thing. Especially since I'm going to be adding probably another minute or two in the hills easily. So I think getting rid of that section without having to sacrifice too much attention to detail things. Oh, and there's even those. But without having to sacrifice too much things like attention to detail wise. Which I think will be nice. I could get rid of maybe not the first one, but at least the second there. That's an easy prop I could get rid of. I also could get rid of the wall on the banking. But I kind of like it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's necessary. But I want to drive, I want to drive this little section here. Nice and smooth. I didn't get rid of those yet. Now I don't know if I'm going to have a full-on hill section or just a small, like a cruise missile. You have like this just tiny hill section here. Or if I do like the north loop section, just go up down this entire road both ways. And then just have like a chicane here. And then you have the rest of the track. But that's going to add like an extra 3 minutes. My lemonade went down the wrong hole. Straight into my lungs. Anyways. Okay. So I gotta figure this out. So I want to try one thing. Probably won't work. Still dying, don't mind me. But what? Fuck. Make America Brady again. Yes. Vote me for president. of the United States of America. Please and thank you. Also, hello, Axel. Oh, actually, there's something I was thinking about doing regarding to you, and I'm gonna actually do it now because I just saw you. But basically, where is it here? Yeah. So, Axel, I have some good news for you. I need to update it here. Wait. Sorry. So, I have found an error in the testing in OHM Season 3. And I have decided, 7 years late, but still gonna do it, that I am going to give myself a penalty in the Hills race in Season 3, where I won because I forgot to test the Premier, did 5 laps for it, and then called it a day, which allowed us to finish 1-2 with Aishin being like a split second behind. I am giving myself a 0.2 second penalty, which means in the record books, you have officially won your first OHM race. So congratulations, Axel. You now are no longer tied with Shady for the most races in history of OHM without a win, because you now have one. I think I did 5 laps. I don't remember how many laps I actually did do, but I know it wasn't much. And I need to... Okay, that's what the angle was. Finally. Wait, I don't know if I can give anyone a penalty for Shady to win. I don't think he finishes in second. No. Shady's best is 4th. I would love to rig it for Shady so that the honor goes back to J. Luke. But unfortunately, I don't know which race Shady finishes 4th in that I could go back and give penalties for no reason. And honestly, looking back at it, I actually thought about pulling aside for a split second to actually let you win that race. Because I was so far behind at one point. And I was just like, how the fuck am I ending up in this battle for first at the end of it? Because I remember being like at least 20 seconds behind you at one point, and we were in the same car. I thought about it at like the last straight, and then I didn't do it. And looking back, I kind of wish I actually did. Because I felt like I didn't deserve to win. Because of how poor the testing was. It only took me 7 years to finally pull off the side of it, but it's fine. Okay, so I think my prop here is off by... It was 2055. Which would mean... Yeah, it's off by about 4.5 degrees. Okay. So I don't know how I manage... manage this here. I have an idea of how I will do this actually, but I don't know if it's going to work the way I want it to or not. If I use this, because I have to get this to connect. So I think I'll use this prop to do it. I still got lemonade in my throat. Not my throat, in my fucking lungs. For context, I'm not smoking lemonade. I just took a drink of my glass and it went straight to my lungs, as opposed to down my throat normally. And I'm still like choking on it a little bit. I don't know if that needed context or not, but just so that you know. Yeah. Alright, and this needs to be at 300. I mean, that'll be fine. You won't notice that bump. But I need to find new music on for the background because I think. Oh no, there's still like 15 minutes. Okay. I thought it was the end of it. Okay. Oops. Alright, so whatever I do, do not touch Y. Do not touch Y. There we go. Alright, and the idea, because I have a weird angle change with this prop, well, with this corner, because it's not perfectly 90 degrees, I kind of can't just put a normal prop, just like with one prop to do it, because there's like an extra 4.5 degrees, so I can't put a 5-degree prop because it'd be too much. And so I have to do it in this really weird convoluted way. And it looks stupid, but it's the only way it's gonna work. But yeah, it's fine. Or no, maybe it won't be. That poll can get deleted, so it's fine. I might have to go with the 30-degree prop. Or do it manually. Because I don't know. I mean, I could also just put a... I don't know. Because you're gonna see underneath it. I never realized that stuck out underneath when I added these props in. When those props came out last year. But I could just put like a sign or something there to cover it up behind the fencing. It's probably the easy way out to hide that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take the easy way out. Why actually do it right when you can just, do it the lazy way? Okay, so I need... There we go. I don't know exactly what angle I'm going to be working up towards, but I don't think it's going to be an issue with the curbs alignment. It's not looking like there's going to be a problem with that, at least. So that's going to be nice. Okay, so it looks like we're only going to get the one more. Okay, so that might just be it. Alright. So I need to fixture remover. Yeah, I need to get that one. Okay, so this might work. It's very simple and surprisingly not... Didn't take me 10 times to do. Which I honestly thought it might have. Get rid of that one. Okay. So I'm going to delete all the checkpoints here, actually, I think. Or no. Yes. No. Maybe. No. No, we're not. Instead, I'm just gonna change the card here. I'm gonna go with, what do I feel like? X80? X80 is usually, oh no, it's a 911, I mean 811. Oops. Save it. And then I'm gonna do just a full lap of my new potential layout. So first corner is gonna be just like this. I don't know if I'm gonna connect it to this yet. So you have the banked corner. And then you have this sort of high-speed chicane. And then you have this sort of corner, I don't even know, full speed. And then you have the hairpin. And I'm testing it because I want to check both custom sections in one sitting. I honestly thought I was going to hit that apex there. Yeah, see, that works. It works. And then I don't know what I'm doing for the layout outside of Zancudo exactly, so I'm just going to go straight on and test the other custom section on the other side of the bridge. Yeah, actually, I don't know if you're still here, Axel. I don't know if I know I haven't changed the track from that Hills race. But when I'm done testing this, I'm gonna hop in online for a minute. And I want to see how long it would take me to beat the benchmark time I set for the premiere in that race. Because it's on my mind now and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I feel like I would probably beat it on like the first lap. And then I would test like something else and it would take me like 25 laps or something. Probably something stupid like that. Okay, so this is a blind uphill. But it works. And then I could have it be like here. I don't know how I'm gonna have this section be entirely yet. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta cover that up. It looks so stupid looking at that like it. And then yeah, so it's about 240-ish laps. If I was to go straight on, which I'm not going to do. So it's gonna be like 3 minutes at least. If I just did like the little cruise missile section. So do I make it a 5-minute hills track and add like the North Loop Road? Which is just Bay? Is the question. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna save it, and then I want to do that premiere lap just to see. I don't know if I have the spreadsheet still with the season 3 testing. I don't know if it's not a Google Docs that I lost it, unless it's on the actual season 3 spreadsheet. But I feel like I kept it not on there. No, it's not on there. So yeah, unless I have it. Oh wait, maybe I do. Season 3 test laps. Oh, I did do a Google spreadsheet for the testing. Okay. This is actually kind of funny. I don't have OBS on, so I can't just show it. But I don't know when the last time I was on the spreadsheet. But next to the premiere lap time, it legitimately says rigged. I assume that was after the race. I'm assuming. But, that's kind of funny. Okay, so I want to... So I have the test lap open. I'm gonna open online now. And I'm gonna go and look for the stream from that race. And see if I can find what lap time I actually got in the race itself. Would have been like 7 years ago. It's round 5. Where is round 5? It's round 6. Round 5. 4:07.3 was the lap time in the race. The test lap was a 4:13.2. The test lap was 5 seconds slower. Almost 6. Actually, no. It was 6. What are other lap times? I show the 4:14. About 2.5 seconds. Shafter's about 3:49. Shafter time is pretty spot on. The Primo 4:03.4. A couple seconds faster than Joker, actually. Cognoscenti of 4:08.8. I was 4 seconds faster than Crow Gamer? Huh? Stratum's 4:10. I was 3 seconds faster on the test lap. Okay, this is weird. Dr. Pepper's a 4:17. See, that's closer to the actual test lap. Neymar with a 4:06 in the Cognoscenti. I feel like this was in that time period of OHM where I would like do 10 laps and then why do I have the MCC pit stops on the same spreadsheet? What? That's random. Also, I like how the note next to Bruffy says stopped at wrenches equals banned from MCC. What the fuck? Anyways, that's random, but okay. Didn't Bruffy get a penalty for that? Maybe? I don't remember. Anyways. But yeah, so I want to look at this OHM lap time now. So, yeah, so most of my test laps were faster than what was actually achieved in the race. It looks like. And then there's just the premiere, which is 6 seconds slower. Like, I don't even know what my excuse is for that. I definitely don't deserve that win looking at it. $6. What was the track even called? It was what, Route 86? I don't even know if the track is broken or not, but I guess we'll find out. So 4:13.2 is the test lap. And in the race I got a 4:07.3. I'll do 3 laps. Where's the premiere? I have the exact same setup, I think. Because I used Rally Masters, I think, in every OHM race that season. Because I had a thing. I don't know why. In those early seasons. Where I just used the exact same wheels on every car. I noticed it the other day when I was sorting out my Season 2 garage. They all had the exact same wheels. Alright, so 4:07 is the time to beat. Can I do it on the first lap? Oh no, sorry, the 4:13 is the time I have to be on the first lap. I guarantee you I'm gonna beat it on the first lap. Wait, before I finish the first lap, I'm gonna switch it to the ray tracing mode so it's 30 frames instead of 60. But I'll have an idea what the lap time will be before I finish the lap. So this, oh, the Premier's front wheel drive, so I can't really brake boost. So that was straight, I don't even remember the layout of this track. I think it goes by the observatory. That's all I remember. I remember why I selected this track for OHM now. I actually kind of remember now, because I wanted to be, like the track from Season 2, that was a Long Hills track that wasn't good either. That was in the test race on PS3, when we did it in sports, I think. I wanted the same track to be an OHM, but wasn't good. So I made a New Hills track with a similar layout. Let's come back to me a little bit now. Oh god, what the fuck is this? Sub, hello. I kind of want to go back now and actually compare. I don't know if I have a spreadsheet for Season 2 testing or not. I might. I don't remember if I put it on the public spreadsheet at any point. Or if I have one hidden on Google Docs anywhere. But I'm gonna have to see. I know for sure shit I don't have the Season 1 testing anymore. Because I know I did that on my computer. Like my really old Windows XP laptop that I do not have. Also, why did I think sedans on a really long hills track was a good idea? Why did someone not think to tell me it was stupid? Why didn't someone tell me off for that? I feel like someone probably did, I just didn't listen. You went on board. We've not even finished a lap. No wonder why that race had the lowest rate of people finishing. Okay, so 4:07 is what I hit in the race. Maybe I'll just keep it on 60. I'll just keep it on 60 frames. Okay, so 4:13. I got a 4:15 with a standing start. And we're on 60 frames. Can't brake boost, I keep forgetting. I feel like a 407 is going to be actually a really cracked lap time. I feel like there's just going to be something I can't figure out that I just figured out after I tested it that allowed me to be so ridiculously fast in this car. I mean, but Axel was also just as fast, so unless there's just something about the Premiere, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's something to it though. This whole race with the Premiere. Like, I would have to probably watch the stream back end to end just to see my best lap. Get these short shifts getting in. It's also weird how this was before fixture remover was a thing. So there's still all these poles on the track. That sign's gonna hurt just a fractional amount. It's so weird driving a hills track with all the signs still there in 2024. It's so foreign. Like, you never see them anymore. Because they're just gone on every track. And every track that had them, that would have been played, has been remade. So it's weird playing one of these tracks before the fixture remover was added. It's a different experience having to actually not hit the signs that are all over the place, because you don't even have to worry about it anymore. Also, why did I subject people to do this track for an hour in these slow sedans? Why did I do this? Why did nobody stop me? Okay, so a 408 on the second lap. That's... wow. And that was like, I hit a bunch of signs as well. I could probably beat my best lap time, honestly. If I get some good boosts on these uphills. I guarantee you I could beat my best lap time from that race within 3 laps. Just to demonstrate how fucking poorly I tested this car for that race. I mean, I know it's 7 years later, but skill relative wise, I'm actually at the same level as I was 7 years ago. Because I did some testing, actually. with the MCC combo. And I was actually slightly slower. Well, no. I was slower on the average lap, but slightly faster on the fastest lap compared to my 2017 self. So I need a really good... That's not too bad. Not that great either, though. The prop is so bad, I'm surprised I actually haven't got shitboxed. Alright, clean run on the downhill. And I guarantee you I could probably beat it. Wasn't too bad. I need to make sure I don't hit the sign coming out of this exit. Need to not cut it too tight. There we go. I gotta get a clean run through this section. That was good. Good shift. That was timed well. Yeah, I think I got it on this lap. As long as I don't screw up the hairpin. Oh, I'm just gonna beat the rain. A 406 in 3 laps. Jesus. That's nuts. In 3 laps. 7 years later is all it took for me to beat that lap time. Almost gotten 2. But wow. Yeah, no, I definitely stand by my decision to give that race win to Axel now. I definitely 1,000% am revoking that win. After seeing it took me 3 laps blindly driving this car track combo, which I have not done since this race 7 years ago. Anyways, back to the creator. But, yeah, it took me 3 laps. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, honestly. Especially with, like, such an underpowered car. It's so hard to get the lap times. In that kind of combination. Or you have such a slow, underpowered car on a long hills track with all these long uphill sections that you can really just struggle with. Anyways, back to the creator. Alright, so this section I think we got pretty. I don't need anything on the inside. I don't think. Maybe a hay bale, but that's it. Right. Radio. Okay, so now we've got to finish up our custom section. Add a couple walls. Make sure you don't die. I have an idea how I'm going to actually play this. I don't know if I'm going to make it red or not, but there we go. I don't know what color I'm actually going to go for here. I'm just going to make it red for now. And then I think what I'm going to do, actually, put one of these. Put one of these, and it will do a better job at hiding the fact that this goes up higher than it normally should. There we go. And that's the outside sorted. I think what I'm going to do here is going to would it be 210? No, that's not right, I don't think. Maybe? No, that's right. Here we go. And then bring it up. Just like that. And then boom. Keep it simple. Keep her simple. And then just put an apex prop there. I don't even think I would need a wall on the side. I don't think I would. Let's see. So you come up this way, I'm gonna have to do something on the outside here, maybe. And then some sort of wall. That's probably fine. Then you go down the hill. Gotta smooth that out. Go eat. Alright. I want to get rid of this first. It's annoying me. Alright. I think the simplest way to wall this is gonna be to use one of these. Something like that. Just enough to keep it from going over the edge. There we go. Then you get one of these. Something like that. I'm thinking. Just to keep me from death on the outside there. And then gotta put an apex prop on here, which I'll do not this exact moment. Instead, I'm going to smooth this out. Because why not? I can do what I want. Seven degrees. There we go. Now I was at 7, so go 1.5. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Wait, what did I do, Drew? What did I do to get a thank you? I don't even know. Oh, I mean, maybe. I'm sure I've said yes at some point in my life, but I don't know what I'm saying yes to. To be fair, I've also been having a lot of issues with YouTube chat recently. So if you did say literally anything before that, mayhaps she'll up a track. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Um, I just gotta go over here. Yeah, I've been having a lot of issues with YouTube chat not working for some reason for like extended periods of time. I just have to delete some props here. So basically, for context on this track, this is on a saved copy of Calling Arms, and I'm making sort of an extended version of it that goes out of the military base into the hills. So I don't have the checkpoints actually in place properly to like show it exactly out because I don't have it like exact yet. But I did just basically finish the custom sections. So the hills part of the layout isn't complete. but you'll see what the rest of the track is basically like. So I took off the first section, which is why there's nothing on that first corner, because it's not the original first corner. It's like, it usually just approaches from straight on. So I had to do something there. But the rest of the track is pretty much intact, as it was on the original. Not the original, like original, like Cam made, but the original copy of the track that I remade. Which is not really the original Calling Arms anymore, but that's a whole other story. But anyways, it's all the same, except for here, instead of having a weird chicane hairpin, you go out of the military base. And I really liked how that turned out, actually. It's very smooth. Not my driving. So I think what I'm probably gonna do is, I know I'm gonna go up. I'll just go up this way. I'm gonna go up this way, right, for the track. But I don't know here if I'm going right or left. If I go left, I'm basically just doing that entire section of the North Loop that goes around the entire like road on the mountain on my left here. And then instead of like just doing the basic ass section, you'd be going all the way up that mountain, and then you have like a chicane here instead. And then you rejoin where I'm at now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Make it a 5-minute hills track, or just like a 3-minute Zancudo / hills straight track. I don't know. But that is what I got so far for that whole dilemma. Very cruise and missile-ish, but completely different Zancudo track inside. And then you come to the end bridge, end of this part. And then this is meant to be kind of understeery section. On this section, you're directly on top of the track. And then you come all the way down here. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way down here or not. Or if I'm going to go onto the road right there and do this double left. Not sure. Because I like the runoff going further down. So I might just do that. And then you got the pit lane. I like the pit lane on this track. And then it would filter around, you'd have like go around the inside and then basically end up on the banking. But that's what I got so far on this extended copy of Calling Arms. See, I don't know what I'm doing with the hills though. I'm gonna have to see how many props I have left. I think will be really the ultimate factor there. I have 43 in 20 dynamic. And, oh, right, I can't really do much about this because I have it going over all the lights. I was thinking I was going to bring this down so I can get rid of like these little smoothing parts, but then I remembered it goes right over the lights, and then that way I can make it for less tight of an exit. I just remembered that part. Okay, so I can't really do anything on that then. Which kind of sucks. But what can you do about it? But yeah. So I don't remember where I was before you came here. Oh yeah, I was doing this part. Right, so... Nah, no walls. So yeah, this, I can just go back. No, I'm gonna keep that going. Okay. So for now, I'm just gonna treat it as it is, I think. For that part of the track. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna put, I don't think I need to put any more barriers here. If you fall off the track at this stage on the downhill, you're like, it's just a skill issue. I think it's a long straight. If you can't get straightened out in this amount of space, I think it's just a skill issue. But yeah, so I think that's basically it for the rejoin. So I think if I were to not place any more props other than the apex props on this little section, I think it's fine. Well, actually, here, I would need something on the outside. Don't know if I want a wall. Which would be more simple to do. Wall would be easy. Wouldn't look as good, but it would be easy. And I don't know if I care enough to do something complicated and figure it out doing it using actual skill. So I think what I'm just going to do is do it the easy way. Because I'm going to need the props elsewhere anyways. So I might as well make sure I'm using them in as efficiently as I can. And it's going to be like one, I think it was like 188.2 or 0.5 or one, it was some 187.8. I can't tell what the angles actually is. It's something close to this though. Something like that. Oh, you're gonna. That's gonna be awkward. I was hoping the mountain was gonna cover it up. Ah, shit. Well, you know what? Actually, if I bring it down more, it's still gonna be there. But you know what? It's fine. I don't need the wall going all the way. To be fair, I just need like half. So I would say something like that probably. I think. I know the wall's high, but bring it down a little bit. That'll be fine. Maybe. Close enough, I think. Alright, so I don't know how I'm gonna do the apex on this corner. I think actually, no, I know how. I want to drive it quickly. Yeah, so it's a blind corner for sure. Just the way you come at it. I was thinking like almost like San Francisco vibes when I was thinking of the corner in this way. having the corner be the peak of the hill and then you immediately go back downhill. Well, that was the vibe I was going for with that. Okay, so we'll need apex prop, but we'll need to not be shit. So what I'm thinking, I have an idea. I wish you could change the color of this prop. It'd be nice. But the one nice thing about it is that it's tall. And what I could do is I feel like people have already done this, but not with the full prop. Put it on the inside of a hay bale. Because I don't know if the hitbox... I wouldn't trust the hitbox on it. I don't know if it's bad or not, but I wouldn't trust it. Years of GTA racing has taught me to not trust any circular prop hitbox. But do that. And come back over here. And see if having that stick out helps figure out where to start turning in. Because of the nature of the corner, if you don't... Oh yeah, you can see it perfectly. Yeah, that's so much better. So much better. I'm just going to keep it as tall as it is. I think having it really obvious that the apex is there is very important. And so I don't care if it's 20 feet in the air, because its purpose is more important. Okay, so that's all done. Those don't need to be there anymore. So I got this. I might just... I think I'm just gonna get rid of those apex props. I feel like I don't need them. I feel like I don't really need them there. The only reason they were over there is the junction box. But because that's now removable, it's kind of not necessary. Also, I think I want to get rid of this target as well. I don't like how the section drives with the targets being there. Okay. So I got all that. So yeah, now I need to get this first corner figured out. And then the rest of the props would be to clean this up a little bit. And the hill section. Okay. But I think that's going to be for another time because I'm hungry and I want to get lunch. That's all I can think about right now is getting food. So I think I'm going to do... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one full lap in the GTO. Just gotta get to it here. It's only, halfway down the list now of like 100 cars. So yeah, I'm gonna do save it. I'm gonna do a test lap with the north loop section, just to see how long it's gonna be, roughly. And if it's something I feel like I want to actually be a part of the track, because I'm not 100% sure or not if I want to make it like a 5-minute track or a 3. Because that is the predicament I'm in, more so than anything else. Because there's enough props to make it work both ways. The only difference is that if I do the North Loop section, it's going to be relatively sparse for propping. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to change the layout of the St. Kudo section. I think I'm just going to keep it as it is. Oh fuck, I forgot about the chicane. There wasn't any props to tell me what's coming. Completely forgot it existed for a second. Oh, I would have to smooth out maybe the one road over here, this intersection coming up. I would eat up probably like 10 props or so. Like, I've done it before, and I can just GTA lens it, but that'd be probably like 12 props to do it the same way. Like, I'm mixed on the idea, because I love this section of the hills. This is my favorite part of the hills area of the map, is this road. But it's also adding an extra, like, 2 minutes of track time, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 minutes by the time we get to the end of the tunnel. I don't know, man. I don't want it to be a 5-minute track. But also it would make it nicer. And it would be more well paced out in terms of the high speed to the technical sections, I think. I forgot this is the turn here. We're just gonna take 4 seconds off the lap time there. So it's like four, maybe like four, maybe high 430s in an upgraded GTO. So it's basically literally as long as the North Loop in lap time. I think like almost identical. Decisions. It's such a nice section of road. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a hard call. It's a hard call to make. I'm gonna have to think on it as I go get lunch and probably watch some Gordon Ramsay roasting people. Anyways, that's it. I am taking a break, so that's it. Okay, bye.